Good evening, America,
Good evening, America.
and to all of our friends across the world. Hello.
Hello to all our friends everywhere.
This is Omega Raw
This is Mastermind
of Raw Entertainment,
and Mastermind Productions.
and today we actually came to address the American public in regards to our election. What we saw last night and in the last 2 years of cruel political debates was not only a historical moment for the country, but it was also one that caused a lot of emotional dismay um, coming from everybody in the country. Um, Almost 24 hours after we, the American people, have elected a new president by majority vote, President elect Donald Trump will receive a peaceful transfer of power. And a lot of people um, are really upset about this. A lot of people feel, I was on YouTube today, I saw there were reports of people feeling suicidal because of Donald Trump uh, winning over Hillary Clinton. You know, um, this is a historic year in our country in a lot of ways. What you're now seeing, are you seeing people from the entertainment community working in the government? And that's something new for the country. There are a lot of ideas that have been expressed that everybody doesn't agree with. Some people agree with. Some people will never admit in public they agree with them. But we saw last night from the vote that many people do agree with Mr. Trump and that our country is very much divided. To all of the people of our country, let us not lose hope of prosperity. We, the people, are the true power of the government. The fourth branch is the people. Not only do we show our power at moments of election, but we have the opportunity and we also have the responsibility to show our power daily as we should all come together. Democrat, Republican, Independent, Libertarian, whatever you are, Muslim, Christian,
Or alien.
we should all come together here right now and embrace this moment as an opportunity to make true change. If we don't like the things that our system do, then let's speak with one voice and change it. If we think our system is broken, then let's fix it together with the voice of the people. Remember, the people have the true power. When we lose sight of that, the government entities will guide us and take us in directions that most of the general population doesn't want to go. We've seen that, and that's why so many people are frustrated now. This is our opportunity to do something great as a people. We're letting you know that we stand in solidarity with you, the people, and what's in the best interest of the American public. Our goal as Rip Raw Entertainment for over a decade has been to bring people of all faiths, creeds, colors, unities together for one purpose, to change themselves, to change the world. And we do that with entertainment and art. So as members of the entertainment community, we are glad to see that there is so much support for these changes that are happening in our country. And we encourage you on both sides, whether your side won, your side lost, we stand neutral as our company represents no borders, no state territories. We're an international business. We have team members all across the world, and we work with one purpose, and that's to help families and help people and to give you guys music and tools to help you enjoy life and feel good.
So, whatever you think, we definitely have 11 more years of entertainment to come before our kids take over. That's for sure.
We're generations deep in this. A lot of you have invested your time and your energy into things. Do not lose faith or track of those things because of political situations. What you want to do is you want to stay on your course. If you need help or you need to talk, If you want to look at new ways to develop your marketing in small businesses, then contact a small business such as ours. We do amazing work. But what we want you to know tonight is that we as a people stand with the people, and we want you all to stay strong and focused. Don't get emotional over the elections. Stay focused on your course. This year is the year of the underdog. We've seen an underdog win the presidential election. For the first time in 100 years, we've seen the Cubs win the World Series. We see the Raiders
Congratulations to
number
Chicago on that,
one.
by the way.
We see the
100
Raiders
years.
number one.
And the Raiders are number 1 too.
So there are so many different things that are happening in energy where things are shifting. And when you stay a course, look at it. It took the Cubs 100 years to win the World Series, but they won it. Persistence, talent, integrity, and focus. They are what guide the people. If we lose sight of that, then we'll fall victim to the things that make things work. If we don't like GMO, don't buy GMO. If you don't want a company to create products that are not what you want, then don't buy those products. The companies will change for what people want. Businesses exist to serve the needs of people. If you don't, as a people, speak up on those needs, you'll be force fed what companies want to feed you. Okay? If you want to see change, then create it. If we fall victim to meth, drugs, all substance abuse, if we fall victim to our anxieties and depressions, if we fall victim to our struggles in life situations, then we will never overcome. We'll always be dependent on a social service to help us prosper through life. And when that allows the system to work, we make the system work because people have problems and they need help. Our system's here to help. But as long as these problems exist, their system's going to exist. If you want the system to work better for you, then say something. Write your congressman. Come out and speak. Start a petition. Contact organizations that can help you get your goals and visions out among the people. Be
Run
vocal.
against politicians that, are running unopposed. If people are running unopposed and you want to make a difference in your own community, try and run.
One of the craziest things I saw yesterday when I voted was in some of the assemblies and state senates, there was not even a candidate to oppose one of the political parties' candidates. There was only Republican candidates in certain categories. There was no Democrat or
And there was only
independent
Democrats and
candidate.
others.
And running against some, if you didn't choose that person, then you couldn't register your vote. You had to make a choice. It was really sad to see that there wasn't a lot of different choices uh, on the final ballot. And then in some states, some people who ran for president, like President candidate uh, Johnson, was only on 11 state ballots. The other candidate, who was also a female, her ticket wasn't on all 50 states either. So people spend all this money trying to become president and don't even get an opportunity to get an election vote option in certain states for whatever reasons those are. And there are a lot of people that are upset about what happened last night. Regardless of how you voted, regardless of how you actually feel about the candidates or the president-elect, we are the American people. Focus on our prosperity and our growth. Together, we can make our world a better place and have the best days to come.
That's very true, because we are the masters of our own destiny, and what we create is what the world gets left behind. So, what we've done the last 10 years is try and give the underdog an opportunity to come voice their opinion to the mainstream and see what they think. And whether we've had the budget or the backing at any one time in our career, we've always made sure that all of our talent have every opportunity we do, and we want to keep that up for the next 10 years for sure. We're just ushering in a new era next year, and we think that we'll still have the same opportunities we always have, if not more, as an entertainment production company in a new era of leadership by entertainment, whether we agree with the original thoughts and views or not. At this point, we have to come together as a nation and unify behind the fact that we need to fix our home. And one of the biggest things that we have to do is recreate infrastructure and opportunity for people like us and people like you that like what we do. We may not be the guy that you see on the magazine covers that you get at every store, but on the magazine covers you get at those cool underground stores that talks about the real artists in the industry in the game, you're always going to see the Rip Raw Red logo right by their face. And we're the two guys making that happen. And we've got a lot of people in our camp making that happen on their own and getting people behind them. And if you believe in that, continue Rip Raw Entertainment's legacy and pave your own path and make your own way and speak your own voice, because we want to just give you the platform to get it out there so people can make their own mind up. We may not be the guy talking about this, that, and the other in their song, or having beef with this current artist, or trying to do whatever it is that everyone else does, but we're sticking true to ourselves and our own sound, just like all of our other artists are sticking true to themselves and their sound. So basically, if you keep that up, people will discover you. And that's the power of the internet, the power of TV and media today. We want to get that opportunity to the little guy and the underdog and see what they do with it. So it's up
Yep.
to you.
Yep. It's really up to you. If you want to see the world change, like we say at Rip Raw Entertainment, our company motto, change yourself.
To change the world.
So from Rip Raw Entertainment to every American citizen and every global citizen of the world that stands in solidarity with us, we say thank you
Thank
for
you
all
very
these
much.
years. We have many, many great things to come in store, but we encourage you to stay strong
With
and
all our faith
focused.
and all our love for everybody here and around the world that supports what we do, and the 22 nations that we reside in, with our citizens there that are getting their own movement and their own artists like us out there through our network. Keep that up and keep the faith and get more people behind it, because we're borderless and we're here to help everybody, and we want to just see entertainment and music thrive in the digital marketplace, and the two of us can't be happier with the work all of you are doing. So thank you for being a part of what we do, and we'll continue to be a part of what you do. And we look
Yep.
forward to working with you in the next 10 years. And so this is Mastermind, and this is
Omega Raw.
signing off for Ripper Entertainment.
Bye bye.